Hi, everyone. I'm Sean Twombly, National Executive Director of Pi Sigma Alpha, and it's my pleasure to congratulate you on your induction into the Beta Phi chapter at the University of New Hampshire. The chapter at UNH has a long history. It was chartered way back in 1954 and has inducted more than 1,100 members since then. Your induction into the chapter is a mark of true academic excellence, and you have a lot to be proud of. I'm very sorry that the traditional induction event wasn't able to take place this spring, but I wanted to take a moment to at least offer my congratulations. 2020 is a special year for Pi Sigma Alpha. It marks our centennial. And while the current health crisis has put a bit of a damper on our celebration activities, we still have a lot to look forward to. It was in October 1920 that the first class of students was inducted on the campus of the University of Texas at Austin. It featured 13 students, 12 men and 1 woman. From that group would emerge a future U.S. Supreme Court Justice, and U.S. Attorney General, a future U.S. Ambassador, a future Professor of Government at Harvard, a future leader in the organized labor movement, and a number of attorneys. The young woman that was inducted that year, her name was Mary McBride, and while she took no further education, she instead moved to a small Texas town called Yoakum. Now, from all I've read, the impact she had on her small community through her civic and cultural work was as great as many of the other individuals had during their own careers that took them far from the state of Texas. The reason I share this story is that regardless of your own future education or future employment, you have an opportunity to take your political science training and make a difference, big or small, in your community. And at heart, I want you to uphold the ideals of Pi Sigma Alpha when it was first founded. I recently unearthed the original Constitution from 1919, and I wanted to read from you a really quick bit about what the purpose of Pi Sigma Alpha was stated to be. It read, to encourage the scientific and practical study of problems of government, to foster reforms in our government machinery, and to aid in the education of the electorate in problems of government. Now, as we read and hear the news swirling around us each day, it's clear that we have so much more to do. Today, you join a network that's 300,000 individuals strong. I want to make sure you use that network. It could be those that came before you at UNH. Perhaps they went on to grad school or law school, work on campaigns, or came to Washington to make a difference. Think about those that you might want to reach out to and ask how they got to where they are today. Be sure to add Pi Sigma Alpha to your LinkedIn profile, to your resume, and to your other forward-facing pieces. The National Office is always here to help, and we want to support you in any way we can. I want to wish you the best of luck moving forward, and thank you so much for being part of Pi Sigma Alpha.